fry me for this moment. The fisherman. A mud-mist summer. The blur of heat. A steaming tomato sun. August aureola. My umbrella behold with canvas sacks to shadow my catch. I practice silence. Look for the stone windmill. Make faces at my bass, my tuna. Rain passes to my left. I catch it and put a barrel under. Weather changes off Smoke Beach. St. Elmo's fire, the saucer flies from my lap. Once south of Enway, now west of Passion, sevens and snake eyes roll the dance of opposites. Snouts pop above water and spit a tubercular phlegm. Eyes ugly with hard black vomit, my knife misses. No tongues to wag with. I touch the fish, smell my crotch. I dream of her. Florida, wife. She masturbates a flower. I wake and populate the firmament. I want to merge with all living things. I reach land and home. Flora, Flora. She licks my body of salt. I listen to her stomach for passwords. Her mouth is a major adventure. The textured indigo pearl. We feel madly on the bed. She cries her ration of tears. 12 drops. A single tear a month. One tear. One. There's no faking. She peels my wet socks. I clear the drain of yesterday's wads of hair and slime. She sings in the shower. I wash in her summer. My tarry hands rinse into luck scarabs. A streak of seaweed coil falls from my Cossacks. I scale the barracuda. She squeezes her bonita with lemon. My eyes make her laugh. The anthropophagoi inked X's on the lids. I blink on her breasts. Ambergris rises in my sperm whale scrotum. She takes me into her wet fire, nuzzling and biting my fins, my fingers. Her aura circles center. She has eaten horrors, traveled the inferno, remembered the journey, sensation for sensation. I read her face, the blue scars on her missing breast. I too have one eye patched, turned inward. Poseidon rides his chariot, reigns before berserk, hot nostrils, her words, spasms, weird symbolists speak. What wanted out comes out, tap dancing with a blind man's cane. Our voices are dream flutes, our robe of notes, belly pianos. She curls her back to mimic a turtle. I fuck her mouth. The talk flies out of me, bouncing up my lungs. The past enters a hilariously tragic anecdote. Calliope is as remote as a sampan. I tell her of Heartbreak Island and the sea urchins in my ear. I watercolor in her vascular mission. The dead swimmers had shark whistles stuck in their throats. She shows me a red cunt. I dive into it for consanguinity. The tides, the rain of blood. Her ass is the turning ochre moon. She gives me her cramps. My ovaries are born. My mortal fits her pestle. I want to pour time into a sand clock for boiling eggs. What's mine is with me. My missing bases are in my hands. I watch her sleepwalk, hanging my clothes. I nudge her away from the open cellar. She squats at the center of the yard. Four of everything. Eyes, diamonds, arms, hearts. In the glow, I shadow box a dolphin. I hear a wail from the sea, my dead mother's mouth. I run from my love and brood in the dark waters. Spring comes. In town I talk to those who touch fruit and dead things, gazing at me like they're posthumous victims. I utter a formula. Masks don't blow away, my tongue curls like a burnt leaf, pins and needles before the stab. Fish, fisherman, fish. They beat me back, harlequin heads on their hooks. I use only trident's nets. They pick off stones. Are they her lovers? At home their children wail obscenities. I wish the whole world had one neck and I had my hands around it. What does she do when I'm gone? Why do I go? The seasons, her silence. The boat, the sea, an itchy peg leg, an unholy restlessness, an omen from her thighs, the coughing, the fidgeting. She could cut me from her heart like a fingernail. Something out there wants me. I long to cut a demon's neck. The garden hose won't stay my hands, and the land is a dud charge. An eel rattles in my spine. The voices, I listen or go mad. My father went mad, tried to drink the gulf, stopped the fog. He left his going to me, the amanuensis of his raging spirit. She calls me, Telemachus, Orpheus, te amo. And I leave to become someone else, leaving with an avalanche in my heart. I'm with you, she says, and I'm gone. One day I will set this boat on fire. Ocean makes me laugh. The waves crack jokes for me. The flood dreams of a drought. I'm inside the storm now, with last week's wind tucked in.